getting sick. No one really enjoys it, and rarely does it ever come at the right time. So in this video, I'm sharing with you guys my top 3 tips on how to help you stay on track when you get sick. Now, the reason, if you're curious why I'm making this video, is if you can't tell right now by the sound of my voice and maybe a little bit of congestion in my nose, I was a little bit sick earlier this week. Nothing serious, I just had a little bit of a cold. But obviously when that happens, my training goes to the wayside. My activity kind of falls along with it. I'm not going to be out there and as active as I am. So the videos that I actually had planned for this week, I had to push back a little bit because they were either going to be around people or I was going to have to be active in them. And I'm just not going to do that when I'm not feeling well. I want to make sure I give my body the opportunity to rest. So that being said, we're going to dive into this video here. And I'm going to share with you guys some great tips to help you stay on track when you're not feeling that great. Starting with tip number 1. That's right. Tip number 1 is keep track of your nutrition. Now, this is probably the most important tip of the 3 that I'm going to give you, but just to make things make a little bit more sense, I'm going to share some of my personal experience with you guys. So I have mentioned this in previous videos, but I am currently bulking right now, so I'm trying to put on as much muscle as I can. And by doing so, I'm taking in more calories than I would usually consume. Right now, I'm eating anywhere between 3,000 to 3,300 calories a day, training 6 days a week at the gym, and getting anywhere between 10 to 15,000 steps on average a day. I know, it's a lot, but the more active you are, the more you can eat, which is really a win-win. And I just feel better being more active. And the more I lift weights, as long as I'm giving myself ample time to rest those certain muscle groups I'm training each day, in between, then yeah, I'm optimizing the amount of muscle that I'm going to be able to put on as well. So that being said though, when I'm not feeling well, I'm obviously not going in the gym because I want to give my body time to rest. I'm not getting as many steps in because I'm pretty much just sitting around on the couch watching Netflix and reruns of Supernatural or episodes of Wednesday or whatever's on TV. Probably Supernatural. Nice. So yeah, the main piece of advice I would give you if you're someone who's not used to cutting like I have a lot of experience doing, then definitely use a tracker when it comes to food like MyFitnessPal. I use it. I've used it consistently for years. It works great for me, nice and simple. You just want to know the amount of food that you're bringing in when it comes to calories in total. You want to be hitting your protein goals to make sure you're keeping that muscle that you have worked so hard to put on at this point. And then something like fiber. You want to know how many grams of fiber you're bringing in so that you feel satiated and feel full throughout the day and don't overeat. But yeah, not only is tracking your nutrition going to help you immensely feel better when you're fully recovered to get back out there and just keep crushing it. At the end of the day, if you put on a bunch of body fat, it may be demotivating, and knowing that you didn't just sit around and just eat a bunch of junk food, that's gonna make you feel better. But also tracking your nutrition and knowing what you're actually taking in, eating foods specifically that are going to help speed up the process in your recovery to fight off that icky illness is also going to help you. So knowing if you're taking in spinach, knowing if you're eating broccoli, knowing if you're eating, you know, all the foods that you need to bring in that are rich in vitamins and nutrients to be able to help your body recover quicker is going to help you quite a bit. But yeah, that's tip number 1. So without further ado, let's dive into tip number 2. Tip number 2, get in some light activity, if you can. Now, obviously this one may be a little bit more optional depending on the level of illness that you're currently experiencing. If you're bedridden and it's absolutely miserable for you to even get up and walk to the bathroom, I know, TMI, right? Sorry. Gross! But yeah, if that is the level of, you know, illness that you're currently at, I would not recommend going out and going for a walk. But if you're someone like me I'm feeling about 95% recovered when I'm recording this right now, and I could easily go out for a nice, you know, 20-minute, 30-minute walk, not feel like I'm compromising my health. So that's something I would really recommend to not only help you feel better mentally, but also physically. Getting out and getting active when you're someone who's heavily active like myself is going to be huge when you've been sitting around on the couch just, you know, doing nothing for days on end. Now, obviously, by no means am I saying go for like a 2-hour-long walk after you've been laying around doing nothing for days and feeling absolutely terrible. Please don't do that. But going out, maybe even for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even walk around your house if you don't feel like going out and potentially being around people and spreading germs. That's totally understandable. Go around your block. Even if it's a short amount of time, it's gonna make a huge difference in helping you reacclimate yourself back into that daily routine or like multi-day a week routine that you were in before you actually got sick. Plus, a little fresh air never hurt anyone. At least that's what they say. But anyways, that's it for tip number 2. So let's dive into the final one of the video, shall we? And for the final tip of the video, everybody's favorite, rest. Now, the reason I say everybody's favorite is because the joke amongst the fitness community is, oh, rest days are the worst thing in the world. Oh, they're worse than Bulgarian split squats. I never want to do them. Which, nobody should want to do that exercise. I'd much rather rest than do Bulgarian split squats. But yeah, realistically, nobody likes them, but just take it. Honestly, just take it. Let your body do what your body's designed to do and fight off whatever's going on inside you, rather than trying to, you know, push it and, oh, I gotta go get my steps in, or I gotta go to the gym so I don't miss a day. You're gonna be doing far more harm than good by putting your body through trying to rebuild muscle and also fight off this illness that's going on inside you. Now, I know what you're saying to yourself, Eric, easier said than done. Yeah, I get it. Trust me. For someone who trains 6 days a week at the gym, taking one rest day and not wanting to go to the gym on that day because I'm just bored and like, well, I'm there every other day, I might as well just go back and do some curls or something, you know? No, I make sure I take it off and I just focus on other things that, you know, take my priority. Maybe editing videos, maybe thinking of future ideas, going hanging out with friends, family, whatever the case may be, playing Monopoly, whatever, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, find something else that you could do, even if it's just relaxing, watching TV, and allowing your body to recover when you've got stuff going on in there that, you know, needs your body's attention to help you feel better. Because trust me, at the end of the day, as difficult as it may be, your body will 115% thank you so much when you're fully recovered that you're able to give it that time and attention to be able to let it do its thing. But yeah, that is it for the tips, and that's also going to be it for this video. So before we wrap things up, let me know in the comments below if you use any of these tips when you're feeling sick or, you know, not feeling the greatest, if they help, or if you have any of your own. I'd love to know, so let me know in the comments below. Can always do another video like this. Maybe we dive a little bit deeper into recovery during, you know, not feeling great, or recovery in general. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that is going to be a wrap for this video. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. Please just remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Toss this video a good old-fashioned thumbs up if you liked it. And be sure to hit that channel bell for notifications so that you never miss a new video of mine. And we'll see you in the next video.